Hello everyone, and a warm welcome from VisaMan UK. So this video is the first of a series of videos wherein we are actually going to focus on geographical strategies for narrowing down your search for a Tier 2 employer. Now this is one of the things I always recommend to people who I'm helping find a job in the UK, people I've helped in the past, and it is to actually narrow down your search, understand your specialization and narrow down your search in accordance to various geographical regions in the UK, because there are various regions in the UK which specialize in various different industries, and it's important that you narrow down your search that way. That's one of the ways of narrowing it down. There are various ways, but this is one of the ways that I recommend. So for the purpose of demonstrating this in the best possible way, what I've done is I've separated or categorized the UK, the map of England, out into various parts, and in this slide I'm showing to you how these areas are actually marked out. So they're basically separated into 9 parts, and the part which is circled out is obviously London. I'm focusing separately on London because obviously London is like the heart and soul of England, so it is very important that London gets its own focus. But what we are going to do is in this particular video, to begin with, we are actually going to focus not on London, we are going to focus on a different area. In this video we are actually focusing on the southwest of England, and the main areas, the main regions in the southwest of England are Bristol, Swindon, Bournemouth and Plymouth. It is very important to note, as I told you in the past, that various areas actually, various regions actually specialize in various different disciplines. It's interesting to note that this particular region of the country specializes in engineering, manufacturing, advanced engineering, manufacturing and design. So various things like electrical, various fields like electrical and mechanical engineering, IT consulting, marine engineering, aquaculture, etc. are the specialities, and there are lots and lots of roles in this particular region of the country for these particular professions. Now let's look at some data. Some data on unfilled vacancies to begin with. In terms of unfilled vacancies, we observe that about 31% of unfilled vacancies in the region belong to the science and engineering area, 20% belong to random skills, whereas after science and engineering, the next highest region is business in this area, so basically business administration, management, project management, etc. So business intertwined with science and engineering, I'd say, and then sales, including a bit of marketing as well, forms 23%, and then all of the other skills mark 20%. And there are various major employers in this area like BAE Systems, Rolls-Royce, Honda, Dyson, and all of the ones listed there. So very large companies and very interesting area to look at. So if we look at the whole region per se, what are some of the sample jobs in the whole region? Electrical / mechanical design engineer, aerospace, as I mentioned in the past, also care assistant, because you have to understand that the UK healthcare system is always under a tremendous amount of pressure. So care assistant, hotel management, IT consultant, etc. So you're going to understand this in more detail as we focus specifically on regions in this region. So we're trying to get to specifics. We're going to make it as specific as possible for you. So what are the areas covered in this region, which is the southwest? The areas are Gloucestershire, Swindon and Wiltshire, Dorset, central southwest, west of England and Cornwall. So these are now specific areas that I'm going to walk around with you, that I'm going to take you to in terms of the job specializations. Let's start with Gloucestershire. Very, very important region because it specializes in mechanical and electrical engineering jobs, software systems modeling, advanced material assembly, project management, customer service, product design, etc. And some really large organizations here like GlaxoSmithKline, Mears Group PLC, Spirax Sarco Engineering, which is advanced manufacturing. So all of these companies, they're like massive manufacturing or design companies, and you should definitely check these out. And it's a very good place to live in as well. So this is one of the areas, if you're any of these, if you belong to any of these specializations listed on the left, this is one of the regions to focus on. Next, very interesting, very interesting and very important region, Swindon and Wiltshire. Now, with personal experience, I understand that this region specializes and is renowned as a railway hub, as the railway hub of the UK, because it houses the headquarters for the national rail or network rail in the country. So it is a region which has got shortage of skills in advanced engineering and manufacturing, electrical or mechanical, and then military services, business and financial services, and environmental technologies. And some very nice large companies in the area like Honda Motors Manufacturing, ACOM Consulting, Wipro, Accenture, etc. And this is a very important area as far as I'm concerned, because I personally know a lot of people employed in all of these major organizations in this area. It's cost effectiveness wise, this is a very good part of the country to live in. It's not too far from London, not too far from Heathrow Airport, etc. So it's a good place to live in. So definitely check this area out. And then some of the live jobs as well, which just upon a bit of research came out to be senior controls engineer, mobile, Cordova developer, or CAD technician. So lots of job prospects in this area. Now Dorset, again, this area is renowned as being the animation and aerospace hub, and obviously for that reason the skills required in this area are animation, production, again a bit of electronic engineering, image manipulation, project management, etc. And then some of the key organizations in the area, the National Center for Computer Animation, White Lantern Films. See, it's all very important, the specializations that I'm mentioning here, animation, production, because these are highly specialized professions, and getting employment into one of these professions will definitely guarantee you a tier 2 sponsorship. That is the purpose of this video actually, because if you land yourself a specialized job, a specialized career, a sponsorship is in the offer. Now we move on to the region Central Southwest. Now this area is renowned for marine engineering, aquaculture, and IT networking. Obviously, again, a bit of research and you will understand that some of the active jobs this area, installation service engineer, or a C# ASP.NET developer. So again, highly specialized career offerings. The west of England. Now the skills in shortage in this area are again engineering, mechanical, design and software. So as you understand, for the whole of this region, engineering almost stays constant, and then this area specializes in architecture and construction, business administration, and some very lucrative, very nice organizations like Airbus, Rolls-Royce, and MOD, which is the Ministry of Defense. I mean, the Ministry of Defense has some really lucrative jobs, which I had the pleasure of obviously having some experience with as well. So very nice organization to look forward to. Now Cornwall, again, this is slightly remote, but it's got some skills in shortage, and the skills are renewable energy, tourism, IT systems, and networking. So how do you actually use all of this information? Because I understand there's a lot of information in this video, a lot of companies for you to note down in accordance to your specialization, and then narrow down your search. What do you do with it? You refer to this list of companies, and then you refer to the list of sponsoring companies provided in one of my previous videos, which you might have seen. If not, I will leave a link in the description. Basically, a video exists. If you're looking at this channel for the very first time, a video of mine exists wherein I've listed all of the tier 2 sponsoring companies and explained how to use the list. The link for that video is in the description. So you correlate both of these and then devise your strategies and target specifically these regions and these jobs which would provide you sponsorship. And then what you can also do with this video is that you can devise strategies on contacting local regional consulting agencies, because there are various recruitment agencies which only cater to a particular area, which is a very, very important exercise to do, because you also have to understand that the government wants all of these skills to be filled. The government actually pays and sponsors all of these local recruitment consultancies to actually get these positions filled up with the right sort of candidates, of course. And these are specialized professions, and getting one of these jobs will ensure that you get a sponsorship. Okay, so next time we'll be looking at another region, and there will be various other specializations, and if your specialization wasn't listed in this particular video in all of the specializations that we went through, then it would be listed in one of the others. So I thank you very much for watching it, and I hope you support this video and you support this channel so that I turn out videos and content on a regular basis. Please like and subscribe and spread the word. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful evening, day, afternoon, whatever part of the world you are in. Okay, thank you very much. Bye.